Oregon. I say Oregon. I don't love that. Sometimes one of us gets, a little more than the other. I feel good about it. Looks good. A pretty dark body without crossing into black land. Cute little cow head and just a little white accent. The KLCC, which I don't know what that stands for. Cacao cow. Fingers crossed that it was, but which makes me excited.
Hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're Gumball Mud.
We're here
for a dark beer.
And today we have from Sunriver Brewing.
We have, I may butcher this, I think it's cacao cow. It's either cacao cow or cocoa cow. Either way, it's a chocolate milk stout coming in with a 7% ABV.
Yeah, out of Sunriver Brewing, out of Sunriver, Oregon, just south of Bend, Oregon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a little bit about the brewery. It originally began in the village at Sunriver. It's a family-owned brew pub that they serve great food, great beer. They launched in July of 2012, and since then they've just continued to increase the production.
Yeah.
And the need, they're meeting the demand.
Yeah, expanded and things like that.
Yes.
Yeah. The talented director of beer operations there, Brett Thomas, prides himself in making the highest quality beer. So since 2010, he's been brewing beers and garnished him regional, national, and international awards. So he's a well-known brewer there in Oregon. So
good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have a few locations. Their primary hub is the Sunriver Pub in Sunriver, Oregon. I say Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm a Midwest girl.
Yeah, just south of Bend there. And then they actually have one in Bend, Oregon, on Galveston Street. They call it Galveston Pub. There in Bend, Oregon, downtown Bend.
And the third is the Oakway Pub in Oakway Center in the heart of Eugene.
Yeah, Eugene, Oregon there. Yeah.
So
yeah,
they're expanding and making themselves known. So
yeah. The description of this beer is their interpretation of a classic milk stout, which a lot of breweries do milk stouts, and they use Ghana cocoa nibs, which is out of Africa, right? Ghana, and then milk sugar, caramel malts, build a rich, full body flavor for this brew, and they use mild roasted notes coming from two variations of chocolate malt. So there's quite a bit of malt in this beer, it looks like. So yeah, and kind of like a dessert stout, which you would guess from cocoa cow. So yeah. And it's a milk stout. So yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. So this brewery, they have won multiple awards. Bronze in 2017 for the North American Beer Awards. The KLCC, which I don't know what that stands for, but they got first place for People's Choice. The Mackenzie Brew Fest, first place. The Bend Brew Fest, first place. And then most recently, as recent as the first one I mentioned, the 2017 Oregon Beer Award Bronze. So
that's all for this beer? Or just their beers, period?
I don't know. It wasn't specified. It just said that they won these awards in these years. So
yeah.
I don't know that it was specifically for this beer. I have fingers crossed that it was. But either way, they have the capability of producing award-winning beers, which makes me excited.
Yeah, won a lot of awards. So
definitely.
Yeah. So you ready to try it?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Little quick intro.
Okay.
Let you pour this one.
Okay, so there's a cute little cow head on the can. I'm a Midwest girl, so I appreciate my cattle and all that good stuff. Let's start with yours.
Yeah, it's a chocolate milk stout, so it'd be interesting how good this is.
Yeah, the can's like super, like as dark brown as you can get without crossing into black land. And just a little white accent on the can. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
I didn't give you too much. Okay, I think we're even.
Yeah, it's pretty dark for a 7%.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Chocolate Milk Stout, Sunriver Brewing Company.
What do you think of appearance?
We both have like a pretty, sometimes one of us gets, a little more than the other.
Yeah.
Pretty equal here. A pretty dark body. Large bubbles.
Oh, size bubbles.
Yeah.
Like a lot of carbonation.
A lot of carbonation.
Good head, lacing,
Yeah.
a lot of lacing, a lot of everything.
It looks pretty good. Looks promising.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to start with, I kind of always start really high. Do you start high too?
Sometimes, yeah, because it always looks good.
I'm going to start with a 5.
Yeah, so am I. I think it looks good.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I have faith. I like it. So I'm starting with a 5.
For 7%, it looks really, really good. Really creamy. A lot of characteristics to it. So, yeah. So, what about aroma?
All right, here we go.
Chocolate Milk Stout.
Here we go.
Yeah, it looks crazy. Crazy good.
The aromas are pretty diluted.
Yeah.
It smells like the typical stout.
Yeah. No chocolate.
Not really. Like a little bit of a smoked or a charred something coming through.
I should get chocolate.
A little bit.
I'm getting chocolate, yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you are.
Yeah, I'm getting a milk stout.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sniffer maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm getting more of like a charred, like campfire smoky ness to it.
Yeah.
Which I don't love that. So on the aroma, I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Yeah.
Nothing horrible, but I don't love smokiness, charred.
Yeah.
I don't love, like that baked, cooked funkiness.
Right.
But I do get a little chocolate, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I give it a 4.5. It smells like another milk stout. It reminds me of another milk stout I have.
Good.
I get chocolate. I can smell the lactose. And I smell a little bit of sweetness. I'm not getting smokiness or anything. No, not at all. Like, it smells like a milk stout to me. So, yeah, I give it a 4.5. So,
Okay.
all right, taste.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Please, no smokiness.
Yeah. 7%, yeah, it smells like a milk stout. It smells really good to me. Yeah, I can smell the lactose and the sugar, and yeah. What you got? You still getting smokiness?
A little bit.
Yeah. What else you get?
I definitely get I get the milk stoutiness of it.
Right.
It's a diluted chocolate milk stout, but I'm still getting it. I can't really pinpoint if it's smokiness or charness, if that's even a word. But yeah, it's a little off to me.
Is it? Yeah, I'm getting chocolate. I'm getting the milk, but I'm getting bitter.
So
I'm getting the bitter chocolate.
Yeah.
It's pretty bitter. So I do get the lactose, and I do get the lactose sugar, but I'm getting bitter. I'm getting a bitter chocolate.
Do you feel like it's watered down?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's 7%, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's watered down.
It's a watered down milk stout.
That's bitter.
Yes.
Has bitter chocolate in it. So, which says it has chocolate, but it's a bitter chocolate. It's not a sweet chocolate.
Right.
So,
that's where they went wrong.
yeah. What do you give taste?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah, me too.
It's not bad. I'm getting that bitterness, charness, smokiness is my first flavor going in, and it's kind of like setting the tone for everything I'm getting thereafter. So
Yeah.
I do get a little bit of chocolate, I get a little bit of like a lactose contribution, but it's like the smokiness and bitterness is just like at the forefront and taking over everything I get thereafter.
Yeah.
So not that great for me. So I'm at a 3.
3. Yeah, I gave it a 3 too. It's the front end, I get the little bit of the chocolate and the lactose, and then from the middle to the back, it's the bitter chocolate and whatever else is in there that's bitter. It's bitter.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm not crazy about. So I give it an average 3. It's okay. The back end, which we'll get to, it's very bitter. So what do you think about texture? It's pretty light. I mean, I didn't feel like a 7 at all to me.
I agree. For texture, I'm going to give it a 3.5. It is a 7%, which is pretty light.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of creaminess and, you know, a light to medium light mouthfeel. There's a fair amount of carbonation.
Yeah.
Which lightens it, but I've had a lot of 7s that are way more substantial than this, so it's definitely falling a little bit short in the texture category.
Yeah.
So 3.5 for me.
Yeah, I gave it a 2.5. It's lacking a lot. I've had, like you just said,
all right,
7s that were way heavier than this. This is very watery. It's like a very watered down, bitter milk chocolate. To me, it's very watery, not much body and texture at all. So yeah, I'm not crazy about it at all.
I know. I'm trying to warm up to it. I keep sipping it, like hoping it's
super bitter.
Gonna adjust to room temperature and stuff's gonna happen, but it's not.
Yeah, so 2.5 for me. So what about finish? It's from the middle to the end. It's just bitter. Like there's no sweetness, no lactose at all, right?
I will say this is one that has stayed true from start to finish. Like nothing is coming about as it warms. No. Flavors are not enhancing. Texture's not enhancing. What you get from the pour is what you get to the finish. Yeah. And it's just not much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's falling short pretty much all around. I'm gonna give it a 3.
3.
I'm torn between 2.5 and 3, but I'm going with the 3. Yeah. Just not. I was excited. I hear chocolate milk stout. You think you like go back to your childhood and those tall glasses of chocolate milk, and this is not it. No. Yeah. What do you think?
I give it a 1. Yeah, it's bitter. It's lingering. It's not good. It's leaving not a great taste in my mouth. So, it's just lacking. It's just like a very weak milk stout.
It is super weak.
I've had plenty of milk stouts, and it's just kind of weak. It's very weak. It's 7%. It should be bumped more than that, and it shouldn't be so bitter. And it's, milk has lactose, which is sugar, and this tastes like it doesn't have any sugar in it at all. It's just bitter chocolate, like the baker's chocolate, like we talk about.
Exactly.
So, it's just bitter, bitter, especially on the finish. The finish is the worst. So,
right.
So I give it a 1 because, man, it's
one of those that if you just added the slightest bit of vanilla or sweetness or lactose or something that enhances the chocolate aspect of it, you have a whole nother ball game. But obviously you ran this by somebody that taste tested it and gave it their stamp of approval. So this is just our opinion and our take on this beer. So not so much to our palate.
No, it's a lot lacking for a chocolate. I'm not. Well, it's a bitter chocolate if it's any chocolate, but I'm not even getting bitter chocolate. I just get bitterness. So Janet, what do you give Sunriver Brewing Company's Cocoa Cow Chocolate Milk Stout?
I give it a 3.8 out of 5.0, which I feel like is a little generous. I wanted to love this beer. I loved the cow stamp on the can, which I know is, just a fun detail. But when you hear chocolate milk stout, you want that chocolate milk that you had from your childhood, or maybe you drink it as an adult. I don't, but I did drink chocolate milk as a child, and this just fell short, like, in every way. Not only did I not get chocolate, I did not get sweetness, I didn't get a milk or lactose component. Like, it was just very bizarre. Just not for me at all. Like, really disappointing. I wanted to love this beer, and I just didn't. So
yeah. Would you give it a?
I gave it a 3.8.
Yeah, I gave it a 2.8.
I feel like that was more what I should have given it.
Yeah, the appearance looked great, and even the aroma I really liked. It smelled like a milk stout, but the rest of it, it's just bitter. There's not sweetness. There's no sugar in it. There's not much in it at all. It's just kind of a bitter beer, which is crazy for a milk stout, because most milk stouts I have aren't bitter at all. They have the lactose, they have the sugar in it, and then to have the chocolate, it's like maybe the bitter chocolate overpowers everything else. Is the only thing I can guess, but it's super bitter, like, and it's lingering. It's leaving a nasty bitter taste in my mouth, which is not good. So yeah, so I give it a 2.8. So Gumball Mud review is at 3.3. So it's above average beer that we're giving it, and a lot of it I think was just from the looks and the aroma. It looked really good for 7%. It was dark. The aroma, it smelled like a milk stout, but then the taste, the texture was light, and then the finish is just bitter, bitter, bitter. So yeah.
That sounds like a good summary.
Yeah, so Gumball Mud reviews at 3.3 for Sunriver Brewing Cocoa Cow Chocolate Milk Stout out of Sunriver, Oregon, just south of Bend, Oregon. So thank you guys for watching this review. Click the like and share button and share it with everyone, and click the subscribe button for more dark beer reviews.
We are on Instagram. It's Gumball Mud, MUDD. We hope that you will follow us there. We always put out our newest YouTube releases, and then some extra content like giveaways and other fun stuff. So check us out there, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.